Hello there everyone, welcome back to GISHF Minish Cap edition. In the last episode what we did was we got the flame lantern, which I can apparently just keep on all the time, which is great. And now we have to go through the rest of the map, finding things that we haven't found already. This map is still gigantic, like absolutely huge, beyond remorse. So we go have some of that. Oh, well, I guess I'm okay with that. I'm not quite sure how this lantern works yet. I mean, I can just walk into things to light it up, sure, but at the same time, I'm okay with just this amount of light. As long as I can see around the outside, okay. That's all I want. I wish it had oil or something, you know, just so I knew just how long it takes to actually get shit done. Okay, we're gonna go through here. It's still dark. Of course it is. I guess this is why they don't let me use a magic meter, because they're gonna put me in the dark a lot. Okay. Wait, how do I get... Oh, I know how to get that. You go around. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game a lot. I thought my impression of Minish Cap was that it was a bit weird. And I still think that in a lot of ways this game's a bit weird. The certain things it does, like the 2-button thing for items, I'm not a fan of. I think one of the items could have been on L just as easily. Although, that's the Kingstone button, I know, but there could have been a way to use 3 items instead of just 2. Use the D-pad, or wait, select. But all these buttons do have something, so I'm glad that the game is out on the Game Boy Advance, because is this the only? Yeah, this is the only like Game Boy Advance Zelda, I think, that was made specifically for it. Pretty sure. Link's Adventure DX was on the Game Boy. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons was on Game Boy Color. So I think this is the only one that's actually just for Game Boy Advance. Anyway, we got a key, that's good. I'm just rambling to myself. That's what happens sometimes when I play a game I enjoy. I just start talking a stream of consciousness. I've been playing a lot of Wasteland 2 recently. I already played it before, but I've decided to start again, and I'm really enjoying it, because it's just one of those games where you can just sit for 7 hours and just enjoy the game. If you don't mind save stating and load stating if you fail a skill check or whatever. Some people are really hardcore about not doing that, and I can appreciate that, but I'm not one of those people. It doesn't bother me if I have to use loading saves so that I don't have to fail, or if I don't have high enough skill I can leave and come back later. That's that sort of thing. But it's a game I really like. I would recommend if anyone likes games like the original Fallouts. It's like that. It's a really good game, in my opinion. This is ice, and I'm on fire. This can only be bad. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing in this room? Or is this just a let's kill Link as quickly as possible room? Seems like it might have been the latter. Let's just kill Link, set him on fire and just let him die. Oh well, it doesn't matter too much. I've got lots of hearts because I've been very frugal and found all my heart pieces fairly easily. Not completely easily, but fairly. I wonder if I can melt that. Probably not. This is a puzzle. A puzzle I know the answer to. Right, we're going to push this one to the side one time. Then we're going to... Okay. I'm going to assume I can't push it back. But if I can, I'm sorry. So let's try this. Okay, so now I'm stuck. Which is why they give me another one here, because I needed to. Okay, so let's try this one now. So push that one down, push that one to the side. Maybe? Ooh, I felt a sneeze coming on. That's exactly what the game wanted me to do. God damn it. Okay, I fell right into their trap. Luckily it's not so important because you can just keep retrying. In some Zeldas, the blocks would have been saved in that position. You'd be royally biggity-figgity fucked. Right. Let's push this one down. Okay, I have the actual solution now. But legit serious. It's that. Push this out of the way so you can get this and this down here. Then we run across here and push it back in the position it just was in. There we go. Excellent. Oh my god. It's another block pushing puzzle. Right, let's figure out where it actually has to go first and work backwards from there. 3 blocks must hit 3 switches. Okay. That's 1. I have to hit the 3rd, I'm gonna guess, so the second one needs to hit. Can I blow these up? My life would be a lot easier if I could. Like, a lot easier. The answer is, of course, no. I can't pull that. The only way to push it is sideways, like this way. Like, if I push it there, it'll get stuck by this rock, and then there's nothing I can do about it. I may have already messed up a little bit. But that one started at the bottom too. And I can't pull them. If I could pull them, this would be a lot easier. Alright, here we go. Let's try this. So the idea is I can only push these from side to side. Okay. Wait, what? Alright, hang on. This is perplexing. Da, 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 da. That's not right either. Oh. Then it must be this one. I'm trying to get it so that Link can run inside the middle of it. And run along it with Link as my own personal guide. That's not it. The ice physics are really messing with me. Because I'm trying to get left, but I have no traction. So I keep doing that. Which is not what I want to do at all. I'm not even sure I can do such a light movement on the ice. Fuck you then. Okay. That's what I thought. Let's leave and try again. This is an interesting puzzle, actually. That must be what it wants me to. It's much easier if I do it from the other side. Because there's no danger of me slipping out into the death zone by mistake. Okay. How do I go about doing this? I can push this one up, and that'll go to the top. But then there's nothing I can do about this one. So I've got to be able to push these blocks in some way. It's not as easy as the others because usually there's some sort of... You got any help? Nope. You're useless, Eslo. Can I burn these? Can I burn these? I mean, I can, but there's no point in doing it. Okay. What about digging? Can I dig through them? No. These are like completely solid stones then, so there's nothing I can do about them. Okay. Time to rethink this. This is going to be one of those puzzles where I just get stuck for a while because it's not as straightforward as some of the others. Okay. How about if I do this? I can't... Okay, so if I push him into the wall, he's just going to go away and die. So... How's about... I do this. I go over here. I do this. Get him into the right position. And then I run upwards. No? Okay, so he's bound to my condition. Like he's stuck where I am. This is a little bit of a conundrum. There's no way I can think of doing this where the copy doesn't get dragged through the block if I do it the way the game wants me to do it. The only thing I can think of is that these two blocks are covering two more special thingies, and then I should be able to get through there with those. This is perplexing. I guess I could run through there quick enough if I just charge through it. Like that, but then I've got to be careful of how I stop. That can't be the solution though, surely. There we go, okay. Or is this just a red herring and these are actually for nothing? This is somewhat of a predicament, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing. It's easy enough to figure out once you have like a block pushing puzzle in which you have to start from somewhere and end somewhere, but the end goal here is so vapidly it's easy to get confused as to what the actual ending is supposed to be. Can't push it that way, it just can't be done. And if I stand on these three switches, nothing happens, right? No, of course not. So, I've got to think of a way of getting through this. It's probably like so straightforward and yet I can't see it. Doing that kills him. I can't do that. Like instantly, he just dies. So, the only way I seem to be able to do it is by going through the bottom. And even then it seems kind of like a glitch. Like it's not supposed to happen. But if it's not supposed to happen, then I'm really fucking confused as to what is supposed to happen. God damn it, Link, he keeps getting stuck in the doorway. So I can't get out because he keeps getting stuck in the fucking doorway. Right. Okay. I'm pushing this one. I got through somehow, but after that I'm not quite sure what I did. Okay, so now what? I've done this, I got through, but then what? There's got to be something going on here. I can get through these gaps if I just charge through them. But then the thing dies because I... Is this just some sort of fucking huge troll and I'm not understanding it? It mustn't be. In Zelda, most of the time, the things that are in the room are useful to solve the puzzle of the thing you're in. Right? So... do any of these look different? Do any of the others? Besides the rocks? Which I can't do anything with? Hmm. Do I need the no, that would be silly. I don't need the power 4. Okay. I might actually just have to try pushing all of these blocks in sequence to see if anything happens. And if the answer's no, then I'm going to be completely fucking stuck. Right. God damn it. It's hard to gauge when you have to stop. This is, well, some videos are like this. If I get lost, then some of them are going to be like that. There's nothing I can do about it, really, besides be better. But, do do do, doobie doo, boo. I need 2 to push this. To push any of them, I need 2. So that's not the answer's not getting some in a weird combination, because I wouldn't be able to push any of the blocks. Oh, for God's sake! The ice is really what's the main contributing factor to this being really annoying. I mean, I know that ice needs to be here to give me enough speed, but... what am I doing? What am I doing wrong here? No, it can't. No. That's silly. The ice can't be the thing that's stopping me from doing this correctly. I just need to get this one over there and that one over there. It's really easy, but I can't do it. So it's not that easy then, is it, Joey? Lol. Right, okay, so let me show you the things that I'm doing. Push it there, it gets stuck. It's in a corner. You never want these things to be in corners because they get stuck, right? You can't push it to the left either because it'll get stuck by the powers that be. So there has to be a way in which I can get the solution I'm after. This isn't it, by the way. The reason why I know this isn't it is because the guy dies in between room transitions. Because it takes too long to transition. Right, let's keep doing what I was doing then. Let's go down here. Oh. It's not the ones with the rocks, because I've tried them already. This could be one of those moments where I do everything but the required thing, and everyone's going to be like, what in the sweet mother of God, Joey, are you doing? And I'll be like, I don't know, trying to solve puzzles? Wait. Wait. Damn it. I thought for sure that maybe I could, if I pressed the switch at the top, that one of the blocks would disappear. I thought that'd be a Zelda-y thing to do. Pooper scoops. I might have to end this episode and then come back when I've figured out what to do. Which might take a while, but I'm going to figure it out, because I generally don't let puzzles beat me. There's still so much of this dungeon left as well. Oh. Alright. I'll see you guys next time when I figure out what it is exactly I'm supposed to be doing. See you guys then!